Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Lando from the Snap coming at you with another segment about Allen Robinson, the Bears wide receiver, the stud Bears wide receiver. And you're watching this because you are concerned and what to do with him. Should you trade him away? Should you trade for him? Is he a buy low candidate? Is he a sell low candidate? Well, I'm going to help you with all that today. So make sure to comment down below if you have specific questions. Specific trades, what if every offers you have for Allen Robinson and what you're thinking about doing him. Are you just going to bench Allen Robinson until you have some security maybe at that quarterback position? Because really, we're not that concerned about the talent of Allen Robinson. We know he's a stud wide receiver, 28-year-old, 6'2", 220-pound wideout. He was peppered with targets last year and really did great last year and was a top end wide receiver. He was a top 10 wide receiver in PPR leagues, and that's why we drafted him high. But now the season is underway and fantasy owners are concerned. So throw out the draft capital. It doesn't matter what you paid for him. Now we need to help you win a championship. So the biggest question about Allen Robinson and what you should do is at the quarterback position. Whether it's good or bad if Andy Dalton's back or if Justin Fields stays in. I do have a ton of confidence in Justin Fields. Granted, that was a tough Week 1 against the Cleveland Browns. Only had 20 attempts, 6 completions for 68 yards. That is rough. Now, on the bright side, Allen Robinson had 30% of the targets. He had not an okay day. He had 6 targets out of those 20, only 2 receptions. But really, Allen Robinson wasn't that much better with Andy Dalton. Now, he had a good week 2 against Cincinnati, got in the end zone, but really only 24 yards. Game 1, he had 35 yards on 11 targets. So Andy Dalton shows that it's not that much better than Justin Fields. I believe Justin Fields is a better quarterback than what he showed against Cleveland, and he will focus in on Allen Robinson if he does get that starting job. So what does that mean? That's what Justin Herbert did in LA. Now they're much different quarterbacks. Justin Fields should be rushing the ball more, but Justin Herbert focused in on Keenan Allen, and I believe that will be the same thing with Allen Robinson. Hopefully not throwing more interceptions, but Allen Robinson will get his. He's going to get force-fed the ball. Now coming up, they have Detroit, Las Vegas, Green Bay, Tampa Bay, San Francisco, Pittsburgh. So it's really not that good of a schedule. The Detroit Lions have decent cornerbacks with Darius Slay Jr. The Vegas Raiders should be a good game, a shootout, and then Jair Alexander with the Green Bay Packers. So it's not a cakewalk for whatever quarterback is starting for the Chicago Bears, and it won't be easy going for Allen Robinson. So really, what to do? I don't mind trading on the name value of Robinson right now. I don't mind trading this high-end stud piece as long as you get another high-end stud piece. So do not sell low on Robinson because I do believe he's a very good wide receiver. So he still has the upside of a top 12 guy. I do believe he should be a red zone target and should be a PPR guy. So I want to get a similar return if I can. Maybe another underperforming wide receiver in return. If you have questions on specific wide receivers, comment down below of who you like. Or if you get an underperforming running back in return, that's not a bad idea as well. For a wide receiver needy team, a guy that wants to buy low on Robinson, and you need a running back in return. So I don't mind those deals either. Just let us know down below whether now you get Allen Robinson as a throw-in piece potentially. Just because your goal is to get a DeAndre Swift and then get an Allen Robinson with that now you have some depth at the wide receiver position, and you might not need to start Robinson right away. That's even better. If you can wait a little bit until Fields really gets his feet under him and his arm under him and the confidence in the pocket, because Robinson is not an every week start. I do have him ranked as a top 24 wide receiver this year, but it's a higher risk top 24. It's a wide receiver that if you're behind in a matchup, you want to start to potentially win. He's not a guaranteed like a Mike Williams is right now, that's for sure. Even a Marvin Jones right now. Cole Beasley is a more guaranteed PPR wide receiver than Robinson, and that's really hard to say. So Let me know in the comments below what kind of difficulties you're having with Allen Robinson, what kind of trades you're getting for him, or if you're trading him away. All right, guys, thanks so much. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to tune in to our stuff. We got content coming all season long. We do a start sit an hour and a half before kickoff to help you with all your start sit needs, and we will be putting out what to do with videos all season long. Thanks a lot, guys. We will see you next time.